j'ai le flow le plus tendance. Chaque fois je chante et danse. Pourquoi c'est country, j'suis rendu en France. Yves Saint-Laurent sur ma nouvelle fragrance. Recouvert de camouflage japonais avec des demoiselles qui me parlent cantonais. Dans le club, avec mon gars de Grenoble. On veut devenir noble en faisant. Jeune entrepreneur, move comme un sage. Sur mon grind, j'suis jamais au chômage. J'ai le biz, ce n'est pas qu'une image. Ces rappeurs vivent une vie de mirage. Au fond d'une berline, tout comme un président. J'suis artiste indépendant, t'inquiète, j'suis un avant-gardiste, un visionnaire en avance sur son temps, on a un style insolent, hey.
BMX5 Saint-Laurent, j'suis à l'avant du truck avec Roger. BMX5 Saint-Laurent, j'suis à l'avant du truck avec Roger. Mets du respect sur le V, tout est noir, j'ai lunettes teintées sur le nez. Le bigo sun everyday sur ma nez, j'suis refait dans les airs, sur les quais.
BMX5 sur les champs, j'suis à l'avant du way avec EV. BMX5 sur les champs, j'suis à l'avant du way avec EV. Hey, sur mon wrist, mais je whip. Vois sur les drugs, c'est que je veux pas penser vite.
Y'a ceux qu'on écoute et y'a ceux qu'on l'argent, puis y'a ceux qu'on la flemme. T'es natif de Chicoutimi. Me sens pas tes excuses bidon. T'assumes pas mais t'écoutes Evic. Yeah, tranche de bacon. Pour ça y'a pas de doute, yeah. Bah moi j'ai percé où y'avait pas de trou, yeah. YouTube, rap, sur quel pied je danse, en vrai je sais pas. J'sais qu'à la base on me voyait. Je mets des skate cars, et 10 ans plus tard tous les 3 mois je suis aux States, ah. LA, Beach, 544. Ok, snap. Demain j'arrête si je veux.
We've got a terrific front court matchup tonight. Chris, you were the prototypical 4 when you played. Who is the toughest power forward you had to defend?
Okay, well, I'm going to give you the same answer I always. Always have. When I was in the West Coast, any given week, this is who I had to guard in a week's time. Tim Duncan, Garnett, Nowitzki, Rasheed Wallace, Robert Horry, it's Karl Malone. That was all in the West Coast, and I think I played in the golden era of power forwards, and so I would just say, put all their names in a hat, pick one out, and that's who was the toughest, because it was like that every night.
Hall of Famers, including yourself. Anderson wide open. A beautiful pass. Penny to set it up.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Here's LeBron. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And growing up, Chris, LeBron James always looked up to Michael Jordan, following in his footsteps. And like his idol, LeBron having success in the movies as well.
No one. Better to take that starring role. I mean, blockbusters, comedies. When his playing days are done, LeBron will continue to entertain.
On the wing, Scott. And, yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
No good from LeBron. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Here's Hardaway, and then Hardaway with the dunk.
And just fluid off the dribble. Great length to finish, and Hardaway attacking now with purpose.
Pass to Davis, and Davis throws it down.
Oh, the timing couldn't have been better on that assist.
Now here's Anderson. And here is Hardaway. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. That's on Dwight Howard.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And guys, it's clear, though, he enjoys showing off his athleticism. The D can't give him these opportunities.
We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Hardaway goes in. From outside the arc. Scott can't get it to go.
Well, they weren't going to stay perfect forever, but still shooting 80% from the floor to start the game.
James with the bucket.
And James shows no mercy on his drives to the rim. Vicious at penetrating inside.
And it's the Magic's ball. Pass to Scott. Pulls it up. Once again off the mark, Orlando.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Hardaway with it. And Scott has it in the corner. Once again off the mark, Orlando.
And even without that three ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And the Magic with possession. Anderson outside. Knocks it loose. Pass to Shaq. And Shaq with the slam.
O'Neal is a force of nature. Once he gets it that low, it is a foregone conclusion.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. And it's Bradley with the ball for the Lakers. Trailing by 2. Ripped away by Shaq. Here's Hardaway. And then Hardaway with the dunk.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
Yeah, going defense to offense in an instant. Every team now calibrated to do that.
And the Lakers with possession here. After the Magic pick up 2. And Davis can't get it to go.
Whoops. Got caught in between moves there on his way to the rack.
Here's Hardaway. And it's Grant in the corner. Anderson outside. In the corner, O'Neal with it. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Davis sends it back.
He's got that huge wingspan, and boy, does he use it well on the defensive end. If Davis is within shouting distance of the shooter, there's a good chance he'll get a hand on it.
Los Angeles trails by 4. Over in the corner, Caldwell Pope. Scott with the ball. Now guarded by Caldwell Pope. And the foul called on Anthony Davis. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Hardaway. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And Hardaway's nickname came from his grandmother. She was calling him pretty, but with that southern drawl, it sounded like Penny.
At the line for 2.
Hardaway hits them both. There's 37 seconds left here in the opening quarter. The drive by James. Tries again. That's tipped. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will take it. 27 seconds left to play here in the first. Orlando leading by 6. Here's Hardaway. Here's Shaq. Out to Hardaway. The Magic again can't hit.
And they have a narrow edge here in rebounding early on, and you wonder what kind of a role that's going to play moving forward.
To the paint, and we reach the end of the first quarter. Magic lead by 6, and the second quarter will be on the way when and thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far, and from what we've seen from Orlando, what do you guys see?
I mean, offensively, I thought they did a good job of protecting the ball, and defensively, boy, were they disruptive.
Yeah, GA, great balance of efficiency and intensity, which is why they hold the early lead.
Hardaway for 3, and it's Hardaway again missing. And even though Chris Whitehouse won't be logging the 35-plus minutes he once did, he is still a factor when he's on the floor.
Oh, yeah, Kevin, you better pay attention to Dwight. He can still hurt you with any touch he gets around the basket. I like seeing him in short bursts where you can force the opposing team to adjust to him inside.
Anderson outside. Back to Hardaway. And then Hardaway with the dunk.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And guys, it's clear, though, he enjoys showing off his athleticism. The D can't give him these opportunities.
Here's LeBron. Grant gets the rebound. And there's the call on Howard. That'll be his second foul of the game. Orlando leading by 6. It's Hardaway with the drive.
And the reach of Howard affecting that shot.
Grant with the ball. And it's Howard picking him up. Outside, Scott. Pass to Shaq. 6 on the shot clock. Second shot opportunity. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on Rajon Rondo. Orlando shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game. That one is off. Chris, more and more we're seeing star players give their sneakers to fans at the end of games. Did you ever do that?
Oh, yeah, man. Especially when I was with Dada, I would give a pair of shoes away after every game.
Oh, great.
Really love doing it on the road. At home is really cool. But on the road is great because that's where you know that fan braved all those other fans and the elements to wear your jersey and to be the only one there. So you look for that kid. I used to look for the kid with the number 4 Weber jersey and be like, hey, kid, I know what you went through to wear that tonight. You make sure you go home with these bragging rights. Tell them these are fresh from the game when we beat your team, baby.
Yeah, that's a neat way to connect.
Yeah.
Orlando leading by 6. Back to Hardaway. Lays it up off the glass. Hardaway's got 12 in the game.
His individual effort has been outstanding tonight, and it's helped him grab the lead.
Here's Davis. It's blocked by Shaq.
And the aggressiveness on display here from O'Neal. Terrific at turning shots away with that size and length. And when he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does. And the defense has to be aware of this. When you don't put a body on him, you pay the consequences.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, DeMarcus Cousins suffered an Achilles injury, and it was a major setback for him, but it was also an eye-opener. Cousins said, any given day could be your last day playing, and all the celebrity, all the fame ends. My love for the game has grown, but at the same time, I want to be more than just a basketball player. Kevin, challenges can put anything into perspective.
Thank you, D.A. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Here's Bradley. That shot, no good. And it's the Magic taking it the other way. Pass to Shaq. Here's Grant. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope. On the wing, Hardaway. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Ball's knocked loose. Stolen by O'Neal. And then Hardaway with the dunk.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
Man, how about then not settling? I mean, instead of being lazy with the shot selection, they go right to the rim.
Blocked by Shaq. He puts up a wall. And it's Rajon Rondo with the foul. And that'll be his third foul so far.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
To the left wing. Orlando moving the ball around. 5 on the clock. And here's Anderson from the arc. Anderson buries it from deep.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
And the Lakers call time here.
In a wise move to call timeout there. They need to settle down a bit. They've been playing out of control at times here, and it shows with their turnover numbers.
And Los Angeles with some changes. And so it's the Lakers with it. 17-point game. Oh!
And James simply one of the best dunkers in NBA history, I have to say. Highly creative in how he throws it down.
Anderson outside. And Scott has it in the corner. And again, it's Orlando with the 3.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
They get it back. Here's Howard. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Throughout his career, Howard has dominated the boards. The size, touch, and time that he possesses is just a lethal concoction.
Here's Caruso. James outside. Puts up a 3. But they recover it. The 3. Green. Missed it. Even after all those chances. There's 42 seconds left in the second quarter. It's Hardaway with the drive. Just 5 on the clock. Grant outside. A 3 from Anderson. Rebound the Lakers. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. The rebound by Grant. Now here is Hardaway. 17 points in the game. Scott can't get it to go. From deep three-point range. And so it's Orlando with a sizable lead. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. And so James will bring it up for Los Angeles. They trail by 16.
Still playing at an MVP level. LeBron James, the greatest player of his generation, and some would argue of all time. We can't take for granted what we've been able to witness.
And the foul called on Danny Green. That's his first foul. Wasted no time on that one. Anderson's got 9.
Well, it was just a mystery what the defense was doing there. You never want to give him that much space outside the three-point line.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. And now in his mid-30s, LeBron showing no sign of slowing down.
Man, his dedication to training and really maintaining his body, second to none. Alongside his prodigious athleticism, it seems that's made a huge difference.
Watching the line there, that'll be a backcourt violation.
That's one of the few mistakes they've made tonight. They've limited turnovers. That's helped them grow this lead and keep it.
And now the first timeout called here for the Magic. Chris, are there specific types of plays where you feel the whistle gets blown maybe a little too often and a little too early?
Well, sometimes for a guard, when he's defending the guard and the pick and roll comes and he fights through that pick, and as a guard, offensive player, I can stop and let you bump into me and shoot the ball. I think the refs they just have to be smart with it. Sometimes it's a foul, but every time it's not, just because of the situation or the flop. And also, you just don't want players to be bailed out when the defender is in a good position. But that's what makes the game so great, is the fact that as an offensive player, you got to try to manipulate and find out where you can sneak yourself in the gray areas of a rule. And as a defensive player, how can you use your skill, your will, and then your IQ not to get caught with your hand in the cookie jar?
Lakers shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And they can't make the second free throw either, missing both.
Now that's their first miss after hitting 3 in a row to start the half. I mean, I guess it had to happen sometime.
And the foul called on Anthony Davis. That'll be his second foul of the game. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Down low. And stolen by Howard.
Well, those 5 turnovers, more than you like to see.
And it's James missing.
I love to see the defense exhibit some passion and protect the rim right there.
And James picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Magic leading by 13. Anderson outside. There's the 3. Nick Anderson on the mark from deep again.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Well, when he's hitting from range on a consistent basis, it makes everything easier offensively. His offense has been non-existent tonight. It's really hurting him.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Scott can't get it to go.
Rare you'll see him miss such an...
Whoa, what a finish!
Run that back. I want to see the replay now. James is just remarkable, showing no remorse when he's attacking the rim.
And Scott has it in the corner. And here's Anderson for 3. Green with the rebound.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger.
And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Off the inbound pass. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And positionless basketball, all the rage. And Kyle Kuzma really fits that mold. Is he a 3? Is he a 4? I don't know, but he gets buckets.
Here's Anderson. He's got 12. Here's Hardaway. Fires for 3. And Nick Anderson hits from deep. Anderson's got 9 points now in the quarter.
12 straight points off of 3-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
McGee. That one good for 2. And very light-footed is Kuzma. Moves well for his size.
You know, kind of a tweener in terms of build, but he has the ability to light up that scoreboard, something every team can use. Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Inside, here's McGee, and it's McGee with the jam.
Well, that's just too easy for McGee. I mean, the minute he establishes position in this area, the defense is done.
Pass to O'Neal. Good ball movement here by the Magic. It's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will retain possession.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
Well, just trying to prevent the opposition from getting comfortable. Next time, that one might get picked.
They've been the better rebounding team by a healthy margin, but it hasn't been enough. And cutting into the lead with the big one-hand throwdown.
That's how you get your team back into it. Here's Anderson. Back to Hardaway. Outside, Scott. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Kyle Kuzma. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul.
Now Hardaway. 17 points in the game. Fires the three. Scott, good.
Dennis Scott.
Scott's got 6 in the quarter.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Anderson with the block. Left side, Scott. Pass to O'Neal. In the corner, Hardaway with it. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
And here's McGee. Here's Kuzma. Over Grant. Kuzma, that's good.
Check out Kuzma's quick and fluid release. No wonder he can get it going from mid-range.
Pass to O'Neal. Here's Scott. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's Orlando. Out. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Orlando leading by 17. And there's the foul. It's on Quinn Cook. That is his first foul of the game. And Los Angeles with some changes. And there's the foul. It'll go on Alex Caruso. That is his first foul of the game.
Los Angeles foul called. Alex Caruso. That's his first personal foul.
And here is Hardaway. Pass to Anderson. And Scott has it in the corner. 5 to shoot. Hardaway with it. And it's Howard picking him up. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Los Angeles trails by 17. James in the post. And he makes that one. James has got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for Los Angeles.
Just no resistance inside at all. They are feasting. This is a straight buffet.
It is. It's a big one. And load the plate. Shots good by Green. Green's got his first basket of the night. Orlando leading by 13. Right side Hardaway. Back to Grant. Pass to Hardaway. And that basket is going to count. Goaltending, the official call. Chris, there are guys that talk a lot of trash on the floor. You played against some legendary trash talkers. Who stands out in that area when you think back to when you played?
And I tell you what, the two guys that are on my mind, they definitely can talk trash with the best of all time, and that's Pat Beverly. We've seen what he does. He just keeps coming and coming and coming. And that guy, Day-Day, yeah, Draymond Green, the one that plays out there in Golden State. Oh, yeah, he has a mouth on him, too. I think you heard that.
And when you played, who was the best trash talker back in your day?
By far, Larry Bird and Gary Payton. Those two guys would talk trash that so much that you would get entertained into their talking and be like, well, what are you going to say next? I'm having a good time out here. It was always in fun, but trust me, they always wanted to stick that dagger into you, too.
And you couldn't hide a smile either. They started getting you going. You could not hide a smile.
I couldn't, and that was my thing. I talked trash while I was smiling, so maybe no one else knew what I was saying but you. But those guys, yeah, they keep you laughing out there. They talk trash about you, themselves. After they missed the shot, they would talk themselves down or talk to a fan that was talking to them. So it was always entertaining. The best trash talkers talk to everyone, not just to their opponent.
Here's the three. The Lakers with the rebound. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. And it's James missing.
He's been cold, and it's been hurting him. He was ready for him. He hasn't been able to solve it.
And so Grant will bring it up for the Magic. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Hardaway with the bounce pass. Takes it from 10. Pulls up. High post. Green with the rebound. Los Angeles trails by 15. On up the court. And it's slammed in by Howard.
Yeah, Rondo just knows how to wheel and deal. Has that exceptional feel for when one of his guys is open.
Hardaway goes in. That one drops for him. Hardaway has got 24 points.
And he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Howard. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Now look, once Howard establishes himself inside, it's a problem, which is why the defense chooses to foul him.
And so Howard nails both of them. And with a younger generation of fans cutting the cord, Silver has talked about ways, Chris, to make the games, the NBA games, more accessible.
Yeah, and as a guy, Kevin, that played on the West Coast, I know many people aren't happy with this idea, but I say move the games up an hour. Move it to 6 o'clock so that I can watch LeBron on the West Coast when I'm living on the East Coast and be to bed by a normal time where kids can stay up. But how about the streaming? I mean, you can watch it on your phone. It's so many better and different ways now. I mean, before, if you were traveling, you could never watch a game because you had to be by a TV set stuck into a wall. Now, that's your phone, your pads, and everything else. So I love the game. It's becoming more global because of the expansion and how we've gotten players out there in front of fans. And now, with the access that fans have through some type of mobile device, I just love it. I love it.
Back to Scott. From downtown, it's good from long range. Scott's got 9 points now in just the second half. Pass to James. Knocks down the 3-ball.
James remains absolute terror. He takes pride in evening up the score with the payback 3.
Right wing. Outside, Scott. To the wing on the left. Now Hardaway. Here's Shaq. Penny and Shaq connect.
And it looks like just playing the last bit of this one out in what should be a nice win here for the Magic.
The sheer volume of 3-pointers was the deciding factor tonight, it seemed.
Yeah, they sink one and then do it again, and that strategy did work.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year. To the middle. Here's Dudley. And that's collected by Grant. And it's Orlando's ball. They lead by 11. And there's the 8-second call as they can't get it across half court in time. So it's the Lakers now. 6-second difference between shot and game clock. To the inside. Outside for Caldwell Pope. Back to McGee. Stolen by O'Neal. Left side, Hardaway. And it's Grant in the corner. Here's O'Neal. And Shaq with the slam.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, I love how they play for one another out there. No signs of selfishness. They're just a total team effort.
And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. They came in here